Good evening, everyone. This is ButteryGreg, and I'm here with game number 2 between ChiTa and Fox from ESEA Week 1.2. Yes, of course. ESEA, of course, is a clan war league, sort of, with a very large prize pool, and, you guys are watching an old game, so I'm going to go ahead and give you some updated stats. Team Legion's actually doing extremely well. We're currently 6-0. Not all the matches have been reported on the website yet, but Team Legion is actually currently 6-0, which is a very, very good position to be in. We're going to be doing really well going into the playoff stage of the Clan War, because the set matches are almost done, and it's about to enter the final tournament-like phase. I'm going to get some more details on exactly how that tournament's going to be structured, and I'll probably get back to you guys with that in a future video. But for now, we're just going to focus on this PvP. It's going to be Area 51 Gaming's Fox spawning as the blue Protoss in the top right, and in the bottom left his opponent's going to be Team Legion's ChiTa spawning as the red Protoss. This is cross positions on Shakuras Plateau, and I'm not exactly sure how that's going to affect each player's strategy. I haven't seen too many PvPs on this map, but one thing about this map is that you do have the ramp that you didn't have previously, and that means that sort of a classic 4-gate with a low ground pylon is not going to work, because your opponent can force field the ramp and block you out of his base. However, some variations on a 4-gate, like a 4-gate plus robo for a warp prism so that you can jump up into his base, are still quite viable and still can be very successful aggressive plays. So it's possible we're going to see one of those. It's possible we're going to see a more macro-oriented build, because this is kind of a big map, a big macro map. You could easily go with a Stargate opener and then harass your opponent while taking your natural and just expanding. But in terms of things that their players are doing, I like how ChiTa has this second pylon over here. It's away from his base, and to me this suggests he's actually going to be going for a robo play, because he's got most of his tech conglomerated by his Nexus, except for this one pylon. And when you're building in PvP, you generally want things as close to the mineral line as possible to minimize how long your probes are not mining, because it's such a competitive matchup. When I'm streaming, I always talk about, like, if you lose the first unit in PvP, you're probably going to lose the game. So naturally, you want to have slightly more money than your opponent does, so that you can maximize how many units you can make, right? And so for ChiTa to put this pylon over here means that there's something that he wants to sort of hide from his opponent. There's something that's worth making this trade-off. And so I would anticipate that he's going to throw down a robo somewhere on this side, because it's kind of out of the way, and Fox could potentially not scout it. I mean, it's kind of flimsy, because it is like right here in the base, but it's still reasonably safe and secret on the side here. ChiTa's still only on 1 gas, so he is 4-gating for sure, and it looks like Fox has actually taken his second gas geyser. I probably should have looked a little bit sooner. He's actually hit a pretty bad supply block right here, where he chrono boosted a sentry, and he really needed that sentry to hold the 4-gate. But he'll get it in time, no problem. Looks like he's going to be going for a 2-gate Stargate play, kind of like I had hinted at. I normally do 3-gate, but 2-gate is great too. Stargates are awesome for opening up with a harassment. And in the meantime, ChiTa's going to be going for a 4-gate. So if Fox is able to hold ChiTa's initial 4-gate push, I believe that the Stargate opener is going to be the superior play. But if he has, things are actually not looking that great, because ChiTa actually does have the army advantage inside Fox's base, even though this Stalker can micro indefinitely, so ChiTa might actually be able to win right here. But as I say, if Fox were able to hold this, I believe the Stargate is essentially a superior strategy to the 4-gate, because you can go and harass your opponent while you defend your base. However, things are not looking good for Fox right now. He's forced to pull probes against Zealots, and this is actually a really bad engagement right here. You can see there's 2 Zealots attacking 1 probe, which is not how you want it to be. And, ChiTa does finally lose that Zealot, but he's got 5 more Stalkers coming in, up against 3 from Fox, and there's a ton of probes that have died. So I believe this is unfortunately going to be a pretty quick 2-0 here. And looks like Fox agrees. So ChiTa takes the series 2-0, and that's another point for Team Legion from their match against Area 51 Gaming. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope everyone's enjoying MLG, because that's been kind of interrupting my casting this weekend. I've got to sort of find time in between the exciting matches to cast a couple of replays. Hopefully I'll be able to get a couple more since the finals are going to be in about an hour, so I won't have any excuses after that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.